Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the GRC show. इस वक्त पाकिस्तान का cricket season is back in its boom with PSL draft starting 2025 and I have with me a very personal member of GRC, Behram. Hello Behram. अब कहीं और
Hi
से बोल
Riha,
रहे हैं आप.
it's Bilkul.
Welcome back to
I'm
GRC.
representing good areas in pro sports today, but it's good to be back at GRC. So thanks for having me on the show.
And I also have with me Backward Point podcast से दोनों जो मैं अभी तक confused हूँ दोनों में से कौन सा कौन है.
It's okay. I'm Nazar, and this is my brother Bashar, and we're really happy to be here. Thank you guys for inviting us.
Thank you for coming here. और तो सबसे पहले before we get into the PSL draft, I want to know which team each of you were supporting. ताकि I know there's underlying bias कोई किसी opinion का तो मुझे पहले से पता हो. बहराम.
Chalo, I'll let the backward
हमारे
point
सामने
boys go.
Is it a
Okay.
secret?
For us,
Do we
it's
need
quite
to
obvious.
disclose?
We have a little bit of a Islamabad United leaning bias, लेकिन हम लोग impartial होने की बिल्कुल कोशिश करेंगे, ऐसी बात नहीं है.
अच्छा,
We
so
still think
okay, so
Islamabad is
Badr,
so I mean,
I
really
get
hard.
it.
Fair
बहराम.
enough. मैं हूँ तो वैसे इस्लामाबाद का, but
Okay.
for me the PSL has always been like this one big giant hug जिसमें जीत हमेशा पाकिस्तान की होती है. I would be lying though. I would be lying if I say कि जब इस्लामाबाद जीतता है PSL तो मुझे खुशी नहीं होती. But I won't call myself an IU fan उस तरह वाला because when they lose I'm not devastated. So is that really fandom? You know? I don't know. I feel like पीछे जब कराची किंग्स वो स्नेक 11 बनी हुई थी तब मेरा थोड़ा एंटी बायस था उनके खिलाफ. आई वांटेड कराची टू लूज बट आई डोंट हैव दैट एनीमोर बिकॉज़ आई लाइक द गाइज ओवर देयर नाउ. हैदर अजहर इज अ डियर फ्रेंड एंड ऑनेस्टली लाइक आई एम गुड विद ऑल टीम्स नाउ.
Okay, that's great. मैं अपना नहीं बताऊंगी कि मेरी टीम कौन सी है. Just so I stay
Wait,
impartial.
Mehram has no favorite.
Who's my favorite?
Yeah, what's your team? तुमने बताया नहीं?
यार नहीं है मेरी as such team. That's what I was trying to
No,
explain.
he said Islamabad.
Yeah, when they win, I'm happy. But that was the same with the Toronto Raptors. When they would win, I was happy. But when they would lose, I would be like, yeah, so what?
Yeah.
ऐसा चेल्सी हारती है तो दुख होता है. बिफोर आई वाज अ क्रिकेट कॉरेस्पॉन्डेंट पाकिस्तान हारती थी तो बहुत बड़ा झटका लगता था. अब जरा मैं इम्यून हो चुका हूँ उस पे.
Yeah, callous skin.
नम हो गया नम.
वो थोड़ा सा you start looking at the bigger narratives in cricket as opposed to a team's performance. So they win or they lose, I'll still be as into the cricket as I am.
Our background is from Karachi, and I think for the first few years we did support Karachi, but then like you said, the Snake 11, and then just the normal trajectory of the team, it just wasn't really vibing with what we as Karachiites stood for and what like the Karachi culture stands for. तो हम लोग बहुत जल्दी ही disenfranchised हो गए थे कराची से, and then Islamabad was like our next pick, and then we've had our opportunity to work with them as well, so it's just like locked in now at this
No,
point.
I caught your work with them. It was very nicely done. But Riha ने बताया नहीं है वैसे. She's also from Karachi, but I'm assuming that she doesn't support the Karachi Kings either.
मेरा भी वही Snake 11 वाला मसला है.
But again, to Karachi's credit, like you said, Behram, they are trying to turn it around.
Yeah, they are.
और
Yeah.
with Azhar's inclusion और इस दफा actually उन्होंने draft picks की अगर हम जब बात करेंगे, they actually kind of scored well.
Yeah, they did all right.
I mean, they can convince me anytime.
I mean, Karachi is trying to bring those high-profile चीजें जिस पे we will come here. सबसे पहले तो this player pool जो इस बार के draft का था, it was much. Would you say it was much different from the previous seasons because we had some high-profile names like there was Warner, there was Williamson, there was Daryl Mitchell. Do you think कि इस बार का player pool बेहतर था last time से? Guys, would you go first?
यार मतलब I don't know. It's an interesting one because if you are comparing player pools, then the first few seasons that were in the UAE had the best player pools, right? After that, it kind of nosedived, and PSL as a brand went from the second best league after the IPL, of course, to like a lower rung because of the plethora of T20 leagues that have infiltrated cricket, right? ILT20 aa gayi, SA20 aa gayi. A lot of these leagues have Indian ownership as well. Throw in the 100. So I feel like PSL took a hit, and it's not the second best franchise league in the world currently. But, there are a few angles to look at. You are going to have the league run simultaneously with the IPL. इसमें नुकसान ये है कि शायद थोड़ी viewership कम हो जाए और I don't know what the broadcast things are, like उस end पे किस तरह impact होती है PSL. But you get the best of the leftovers of the IPL, which is also a good thing. At the same time, same coaches जो आप एंडी फ्लावर एक एग्जाम्पल है वो अब IPL में होगा and you might not get the best talent outside of players in terms of commentary and coaches and staff, but I do feel that there is still value having these two leagues run at the same time. because you do get a better player pool, at least compared to last year.
Yeah, I agree with Viram here. I think the best thing जो PSL ने किया था was concede to the fact that they will not be a challenger to the IPL.
Hmm.
And with that acceptance, they were able to open up this window and be concurrent with the IPL.
Hmm.
And basically, like you said, Viram, get the leftovers, but the leftovers are still pretty high value players. It's not like we were getting like C class, D class players. Like the least में हम लोग एक through the dot patch आया था PSL के, where we were sort of getting the, to quote a famous Prime Minister Relu Katte, right? We were sort of getting that lot, but now it's gone to the other side. It's flipped to the other side, and I think this draft, that the pool of the players was pretty good.
I think हम लोग PCB के ऊपर काफी critical होते हैं, but we have to give them credit for taking the risk of having the PSL coexist with the IPL. Or I mean, with the high quality player pool, the volume, we also have full availability of the players. So
Yes.
teams के पास सुकून है कि कोई player छोड़ के नहीं जाएगा. ये player हमारे साथ पूरा commit किया है for the whole PSL.
That is a very good point because लीग का मजा खराब हो जाता है जब 6 मैच खेलने के बाद एक प्लेयर चला जाता है, and we've seen that happen a lot in the PSL. But I will argue one thing with you guys. PCB was kind of, in a corner, backs against the wall with the whole Champions Trophy thing. So I don't think they had a choice but to run this league concurrently to the IPL.
So before we get into the franchise key individual picks, let's talk about the production quality that is the topic of Twitter right now. There was a lot of broadcast issues. There were technical issues, equipment issues. क्या मसला हुआ है and क्या आपको लगता है हम ये deserve करते हैं?
I think अगर बात करें, this is like the 10th edition of the PSL. This is not their first time doing a draft. Or I mean, sound check means what simple सी चीजें कि आपने do sound mic test. अभी हम लोगों ने किया doing this podcast online. हमारे mics नहीं चले, so we decided to go for an alternative. So I think it's a very basic thing. PSL, I feel like after the Coke Studio is like the biggest portable brand Pakistan has. और पूरी दुनिया देखती है PSL को, उसके draft को. Or for that sort of production quality के the platinum draft के नाम announce हो रहे हैं और mic नहीं चल रहा for like the first 3 or 4 rounds. It was so embarrassing to witness that. I think the PCB should need to do better.
Yeah, I mean, look, I personally didn't watch the draft जब televise हो रहा था. मैं follow कर रहा था सारी updates for like the first 2 rounds because it was my nephew's birthday. But then, of course, when I went after the birthday to Saad to record the live show, he gave me the full lowdown. I mean, on the upside, the backdrop was beautiful और लाहौर की अच्छी publicity हुई, and I think they nailed that part. But the fact that mics नहीं चल रहे, बीच में सिकंदर बख्त सुट्टे लगा रहे हैं और पता नहीं और क्या क्या चीजें हो रही है, नाम गलत
It's
बता
happening
रहे
on
हैं,
a Monday afternoon.
तस्वीरें
देख
गलत
रहे
आ
हैं?
रही हैं, नाम गलत आ रहा है. It's a really, really poor look on the PCB and the PSL, and it's easily avoidable. Like the boys said, कि 10th edition है, so this really shouldn't be happening. And I mean, someone should be held accountable for this because this is Pakistan cricket's biggest brand. And yes, everyone deserves better. All stakeholders, right? The players, the fans, everyone.
I think मेरा favorite moment था जब आज़म खान का नाम लिख के सिकंदर रज़ा की पिक्चर लगाई हुई थी. Lahori fans were mad कि ये हमारा अच्छा खासा player है. Okay, खैर, Lahori fans से ज़्यादा इधर कोई Lahori fan नहीं है, so let's just discuss them. सबसे पहले because सबसे पहली pick लाहौर की थी and they picked Daryl Mitchell. Was it expected? Because they don't have Rassie Anderson जो उनका usually opener होता है, and Fakhar के साथ he probably will be opening. So what do you think about the Daryl Mitchell pick?
I don't think he'll be opening for starters. I think Abdullah and Fakhr will open and then Daryl Mitchell will come either at first drop or at number 4. मैंने जो mock draft किया था, I was Lahore Qalandars. मैं Qalandar दिल से था, ठीक है? और I mean, I just for the fun of it picked Davy Warner. And the spectacle or the thought of Davy Warner opening with Fakhar Zaman was something that I was really excited about. But it does kind of make sense that they went for Daryl Mitchell because, if Fakhar and Abdullah are to open, तो फिर middle order batter में ज़्यादा sense बनती है. And he is a proven performer for New Zealand. Takes a bit of time to get off the block, is knocking it around for a bit. But once he's on song, he is a pretty strong player to have. And yeah, I mean, I think it checks out. I don't have many issues with it.
Personally, I feel like they might get Kusal Pereira to wicket keep and open the batting as well.
Could
Because they
happen.
picked him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
या उसको first drop पे कर Daryl Mitchell को 4 पे कर दे, ये चीजें हो सकती हैं.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think a good pick nonetheless. Yeah.
I mean, पेशावर से compare करो तो बहुत ही अच्छी pick है.
Peshawar
आते हैं
का
हम
क्या
पेशावर से भी आते हैं
Come to all good.
what was your standout pick for Lahore?
Yeah, Lahore ke liye standout pick. That's a really good question. What are the other picks? Remind me.
There was Pereira. There was who else was there?
I
Masjid
actually think when
Afar.
the standout pick was in the emerging category. I don't know if you guys seen Momin Qamar ball. So
Acha,
basically, he's a left arm unorthodox spinner,
Hmm.
sort of like a Faisal Akram,
Hmm.
Sufyan Nadeem.
Right.
So up until the last few years, Pakistan had no left arm unorthodox bowlers, wrist spinners, but now they have three.
Hmm.
So he's a good talent. He's an emerging talent. I saw him ball in the PGL a few years back.
Yeah, I saw
So
those clips.
he seems promising as well.
Yeah, it's interesting because obviously Rashid Khan ko aap replace to kar nahi sakte. He is absolutely irreplaceable. Probably, a good case for best ever T20 player, period, right? That's just the stature of the man. And I, noticed last season how not having Rashid Khan and then not replacing him either with a spinner like Linda tha inke paas, but he's nowhere close to Rashid Khan. That was a big miss by Lahore. So I think that, sure, Momin Qamar might have a lot of talent, but maybe Rishad Hussain might be their best pick because there's a guy who can bowl a bit of wrist spin and can also smash it, right? He's done that for Bangladesh in the last year, and there's a lot of promise over there, and he's getting a lot of franchise contracts as well. So keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think the standard pick was the fact that they weren't able to pick Rashid Khan. That was a sore spot for me,
Hmm.
and especially for Lahore Qalandar fans, where
Hmm.
Rashid Khan, like you said, Behram, the it T20 player right now in this modern generation.
Yeah,
और
absolutely.
उनके जो back to back wins हैं बहुत बड़ा हाथ है उसका.
बहुत.
And the fact that they were not able to like he wasn't available last year
Hmm.
showed how much of a like a cavity
Hmm.
Lahore Qalandars falls into without him,
It's
and
a
उनको इसको replace करना मुश्किल होगा.
it's a gaping hole, really. But एक चीज पे मैं लाहौर को credit जरूर दूंगा. Retentions were solid. All of the retentions were solid. So
Yeah.
good on them for that.
Yeah, no, it's going to be the first season Lahore ka without Rashid. Like throughout the season, he won't be available. I mean, he's not there. So this is going to be fun to see Lahore अपना winning combination कैसे बनाता है. So बहराम ने mention कर ही दिया Peshawar की picks का. Let's talk about using RTM on TKC.
सबसे पहले तो मैं क्वेटा को क्वेश्चन करूंगा कि why did you pick TKC in platinum, and then I would like, it was so baffling. They RTM TKC in platinum, and I mean, I'm not throwing shade at the man, but he's not platinum, and we saw him in the IPL as well for Rajasthan. I don't know, man. It's like probably the worst pick of this draft for me, and they could have gone in so many directions, right? Yet they went for TKC. I don't know. It just doesn't sit well for me.
I think उसका थोड़ा सा ना issue whether वो platinum है नहीं वो अलग debate है लेकिन the issue right now with English players is that they may not get the NOC for the PSL
Yeah.
because the ECB has said that they want their players to prioritize the county cricket.
Hmm.
Or players like James Vince and TKC, they are all format players for the counties. Or if they play the PSL, the full PSL, they might miss up to 6 county matches. So TKC की availability ही question mark है इसके ऊपर. तो I'm not sure exactly why. I heard Nadeem Umar say that they wanted to pick back TKC because वो 8 साल पहले खेला था उनके लिए. When the
अच्छा.
PSL came to Pakistan, if you remember, for the finals in Lahore.
Hmm.
So he was their replacement pick and he wanted to bring them back. But Zalmi, I think he complements the whole batting lineup better. Babar is sort of an anchor player, so Saim, Haris, and TKC complement Babar's way of play, in my opinion.
I
Yeah.
suppose. Look, I mean, I do still think that he's a good player. अगर gold में उठा लेते तो मुझे इतना मसला ना होता, for instance, right? But the first time I saw TKC in the PSL, not for Quetta, for Peshawar, I was really impressed. And every season thereon, he has been on a steep decline to the point where this time he didn't even bag an IPL contract, right? So I don't know. I feel like they have overvalued TKC, and there were plenty of options at that point in the draft. Like they could have picked up Mark Chapman, for instance, right?
मुझे लगा they'll pick up like a Tim Southee or an Adam Milne because they needed a pace bowler. Like last season, they were trying really hard to trade in Naseem Shah. So I thought that a pace bowling is one of their things that they're lacking in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's interesting. और आगे भी अजीब picks किए इन लोगों ने.
Peshawar ki would you say is the weakest bowling lineup, and also at this point they've lost Amir Jamal as well.
थोड़ा सोचना पड़ेगा इस बारे में. They generally don't have strong bowling lineups. That's been one of their Achilles heel. But one thing that they've got sorted is their spin bowling trio. They have like a plethora of options, right? They could either go Arif Yaqub, या फिर Sufyan Mukim, of course, who's done so well for Pakistan in recent times. And then you've got Mehran Mumtaz as well. That's an area that they've got covered. And, maybe someone like the Fizz could have done well at Peshawar. डेथ ओवर्स करा लेता वो, who went unsold. And I'm astonished that he went unsold, honestly. One of the best cutter bowlers that we've ever seen in the format.
One of the also perks of moving this PSL into the April-May window is that the pitches will react completely differently than they do
Yeah.
during the January-February window.
True.
So expect a lot more turns, like you're saying, around the three spinners that they have, the trident that they basically wield in the middle overs, that could be damaging for their opponents.
Yeah.
So
Baki, Muhammad Ali did well last year, right? अच्छी campaign थी उसकी PSL में, albeit there is a caveat to that, the fact that he was brilliant in Multan, and the minute he stepped outside of Multan, he wasn't the same Muhammad Ali anymore. But they've taken a punt on him, and if he does well, then automatically bowling attack better हो जाता है.
Yeah, is he not like a diamond player though? That's my question.
I don't think so. But then they've also got the likes of Alzari Joseph and Nahid Rana who offer express pace. Nahid Rana to next level pay, but Alzari Joseph, sure, he might have had a terrible IPL, but he can still crank it up, and the guy can bat as well. So itna bura bhi nahi hai, but agar dekh kar hi pata chalega.
I feel like Nahid Rana is a Babar Azam pick. उसने बोला यार मुझे दो दफा आउट किया मैं ये मेरी टीम में आएगा और कहीं नहीं जाएगा
हो सकता है. ये भी हो सकता है कि TKC की existing relationships हो, तो उन लोगों ने कहा कि तू वापस आ जा यार. हो सकता है.
yeah, that's a big part that we've realized when we went to the Islamabad United camp. These relationships mean a lot. And they will hold on to players if they just fit their ethos and whatever they're trying to go for. So maybe TKC was a relationship pick.
And the players want to come back as well. Like if you see David Wiese is in silver for Lahore, Harold Munro is in silver for Islamabad. If they wanted to go back in the draft, they could have easily gone like gold or maybe even diamond.
Also, both of those guys that you've mentioned, Colin Munro and David Visa, I feel like they might be transitioning into coaching roles in the future. Munro ka to mujhe pata hai because I interviewed him last PSL, but Visa as well. He's such a cult figure in Lahore, right? Like he is that sort of hero jisko kai dafa log keh chuke hain ki build that man a statue somewhere or ya flyover bana do David Visa.
Flyover.
हाँ flyover बनाओ. Statue तो सिर्फ Boland का बनेगा जब भी बनेगा. So I feel like both of those guys offer more to those dressing rooms than just the cricket that they will play.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, so Colin Munro se we can talk about Islamabad. Islamabad ने before we talk about other picks जो उनकी main picks हैं, और actually पिशावर की आप लोगों की standout pick कौन सी थी?
पेशावर की पिक्स ही नहीं याद आ रही मुझे.
Yeah, we just opened up the table on our end as well. I think they did really good with the Corbin Bosch pick. Honestly, he did really good with South Africa.
You think?
Yeah, he's a little bit maybe highly rated with Diamond.
मेरे
but,
ख्याल से inflate हो गई है Corbin Bosch की value because of his performance versus Pakistan. If you
Yeah.
look up his numbers in T20s, the man has a bowling economy of 8.32, I think, or batting strike rate of 113. Like they could have gone for a Wian Mulder, for instance, right? But they didn't because Corbin Bosch just performed versus Pakistan. I feel like यहाँ थोड़ी गलती
नाम
कर गए
चलता
हैं.
है भाई, पाकिस्तान में नाम चलता है.
हाँ, नहीं पिछली साल याद है उसको कितने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स मिल गए थे अपना शमार जोसेफ को just because he performed in a test match. ये फॉर्मेट मिक्सिंग कर जाते हैं. They don't look at T20 numbers in isolation, which should be the way forward. Or for instance, like if you could look up Wian Mulder's numbers, bowling economy उतनी है मगर batting strike rate वो 135 136 तक चला जाता है. So I think they kind of messed up over there. I don't think Corbin Bosch is a good pick.
देखिए हमारे पॉडकास्ट पे चलता है कराची झंडा, तो आई थिंक जर्नी की बेस्ट पिक इज साइम यू. उसको रिटेन करना इज द बेस्ट पिक.
Yeah, their retentions, all of their retentions were good.
I
So
want
I
to
think
say
that's their
something.
best pick.
I want to say something. कराची चलता है तो
Okay.
पाकिस्तान पलता है.
कायम चलता है तो पाकिस्तान जीतता है.
हाँ, ये भी है और है भी वो कराची का.
चलो फिर कराची की बात कर लेते हैं. कराची की सबसे
जाओ.
पहली पिक थी हमारा नया सपाटर डेविड वार्नर. People were expecting that David Warner will go to Lahore because that he gave very Lahore ki narrative. He was something जो Lahoris would support and they would want के aggressive guy and he puts on a show and all that. लेकिन कराची picked him जो के
Yeah.
I would think कि लाहौर से ज़्यादा David Warner as a character कराची को suit करता है. Do you guys think that?
I think Lahore को ज़्यादा suit करता because he has this social media game जिसमें वो नाच रहा होता है and that would have fit really well with Lahore's ethos of being cringe, which actually I like. I like that about Lahore. I like the fact that they're so openly cringe. It adds flavor and character to the PSL. But अब I guess वो बोना पापा के diaper advertise कर रहा होगा और क्या हो सकता है.
I actually heard के ARY and Salman Iqbal dashed up upwards of 300k USD for David Warner.
Wow. I mean,
which
look,
is a heck of a lot of
Oh,
money.
actually,
he
that is the highest paid player in PSL history. Second pay, it was Daryl Mitchell, who went for
Acha.
250K. Yeah.
Damn. I think David Warner is definitely past his prime, but he still has a lot to offer. Or brand value बहुत लाता है वो. The same with Kane. I don't think Kane Williamson is a good pick in any franchise T20 league, but he brings in a lot of brand value and dressing room में influence भी तो है. Imagine Warner and Kane Williamson giving a team talk to the other guys. I think that there's a lot of value there, and then you've got a captain in Shan Masood who could, translate those messages for all the guys who don't understand English as well.
Yeah.
So ठीक है. Dono players zara, I mean, of course, they didn't get picked in the IPL, so that tells you a story. But there's still a lot of value on offer over there, and Williamson doesn't have to start.
Nee, actually,
potentially,
Warner and Williamson together is like DH ka Londa or Liari ka Londa. They're together and they're making something. ठीक है कर लेंगे है तो कराची वाले।
Sunrisers में दोनों साथ खेलते थे, and from what I recall दोनों साथ जीते हैं IPL Sunrisers में. Davy Warner was captain. देखो star power बहुत है. Shirt sales should hopefully be up. I still don't understand why the PSL doesn't have like a deal with Daraz in which they can sell the merch to people easily. Because Daraz are sponsors. So it baffles my mind. And I even posed this question to the Daraz CEO in a press conference, and they were like, yeah, you make sense, but they've done nothing along those lines. But yeah, I mean, look, Karachi की थोड़ी top heavy team है. ये जरूर एक मसला है उनका. I feel like all of those batters are top order batters, but it's a better squad than last year, and they've made some good picks, and even Adam Milne is a decent pick, right? So I'm really curious to see how they turn up this year, and my hot take is that they might make the playoffs.
अच्छा, are you more excited for Kane and Warner to play for Karachi, or are you more excited कि वो जीतो पाकिस्तान पे आएंगे?
नहीं, मैं वो क्या वसीम बदामी वाला शो है वो?
नहीं
That's
फारूक
the
मुस्तफा वाला।
मैं दोनों नहीं देखता, तो इट वुड बी फन दो अगर वो इस तरह किसी शो पे आए. I don't think
बड़ा
both of
मजा
them.
आएगा फहद मुस्तफा अगर बिठाए वार्नर को पीछे बाइक चलाए all over the studio moment है.
उसकी मूंछ twirl करे, stuff like that. But look, I don't think both of those guys can start in the same team though, because
No, they can't.
it's not feasible.
I agree.
अगर विलियमसन ने
Actually,
किसी की जगह खेलना है तो शान मसूद की जगह खेलना है, और शान मसूद कैप्टन है.
Yeah, I feel like Karachi has they have too many top order players, so they need their players to be a lot flexible. Like they have James Vince, Warner, Williamson, Shan Masood, Tim Seifert. ये सारे ही openers almost खेल सकते हैं.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure exactly how they will manage their.
Karachi का it was the plan was openers and then pacers. ना middle order है, ना spinners है. So there's
खुशदिल है. Khushdil है एक अच्छी pick, I suppose, because he's in form. He's in a very, very good form in the BPL. And Abbas Afridi was a solid pick, I feel. और ये दोनों हैदर
Abbas Afridi was a steal. I don't know how Multan let him go, लेकिन that was a steal.
Absolutely. And both of
I
those
think
guys.
Tareen Saab did explain why he let him go in the that podcast that he went viral recently. But Abbas Afridi definitely in Platinum, definitely a steal. He does everything for them. Fast bowling all rounder, can smack a few near the end as well.
Yeah.
So.
And they've got Amir Jamal. So they've gotten a lot of these all-rounders who can hit it big and are decent with the ball. Or Abbas Afridi, I don't know if you guys have noticed this a lot, but his USP used to be wickets. And I used to fear that once the wickets dry up, the economy is too high. But from what I've seen of Abbas Afridi of late, he has been frugal. So that is development. And I feel like this kid has a lot of promise and potential. And Haider Azhar ke saath reunite ho gaye hain dono, Khushdil और Abbas Afridi. I think that he might be able to get the best out of them. I would be curious to see how Karachi's 11 is stacking up though. I feel like Tim Seifert might have to bat in the middle order, and Haider Azhar did allude to that, no? On Twitter?
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, correct. He did. Yes.
Like as a disgruntled Karachi fan who's like left the franchise, at a glance, this looks like they're at least trying to right the ship, and I will have to give them credit for that.
Absolutely.
Maybe it'll take a couple more years before they're actually where they want to be. Behram, I don't know if they will actually make the playoffs. That's a big call. If they do it, it kind of will be a miracle. They haven't seen the playoffs in like years at this point, but all the best to them.
देखो ना यार कितनी deep batting करते हैं. Even Hassan Ali can smack it, right? So I feel like that is very Islamabad-esque. And their spinner Zahid Mahmood is getting a lot of flack, but he was like their best bowler last year, पिछले PSL में. So who's to say? You said that wickets might turn. Zahid Mahmood अगर अच्छा कर गया तो शायद playoffs में पहुंच जाए.
Yeah. And also they have Irfan bin Haas. I
Yes.
think he's one of the most emerging players right now in the Pakistan scene. Irfan Niazi is a solid mid-order batsman.
That guy, yeah.
So actually, now that I come to think of it, they have enough firepower there in the middle to lower middle order. It would absolutely devastate me if Arafat Minhas doesn't get game time because of those games that he played, क्या Asian games थी वो जो भी थी, वो emerging pick ना बन सका उसकी वजह से because he had been capped, and that's what's robbed him of a lot of PSL game time. But that kid has it, and I've spoken to him as well. He has great confidence. He looks after his diet, and he is three-dimensional. So I really hope to see him get a lot of game time this year. But पता नहीं मुझे, मैं इतना sure नहीं हूँ.
He could be your next like Imad Wasim, Mohammad Nawaz type player. if
I'd
he
go
gets
one
the-
further, potentially a Shadab Khan-esque character as well.
Okay, but
Okay, we like that.
there's a debate here, लेकिन हम इसमें ज़्यादा नहीं पढ़ेंगे, but कराची में players nourished नहीं होते, like
हाँ, अब देखो ना कासिम अकरम
yeah,
स्टार
Qasim
बॉय था
Akram,
और
they let
अब
go Qasim
अनपिक्ड है.
Akram. Faisal Akram was with Karachi Kings for like 2 seasons, I think.
Yeah.
So
Mohammad Haris was with Karachi Kings the first season, didn't get a single game, went to Zalmi. There's plenty more examples.
Rizwan?
Rizwan, exactly, Rizwan. Exactly. Here we go. There
Yeah,
we go.
so
Primary
that's a,
school.
that's a solid point. I feel like you're onto something over there, Riha. But
Yeah.
ये नई management है. Let's see. I'm gonna hold on to that reservation for now.
अच्छा, हम तो past पे based बात कर रहे हैं ना.
Yeah. नहीं point तुम्हारा बहुत valid है. I agree.
Okay, so let's talk about आप सबकी favorite team Islamabad United, which I personally don't like, लेकिन चलो. इस्लामाबाद का सबसे पहले तो ये इन्होंने बड़ा एक ड्रामेटिक हरकत की थी जब 3 brothers लिए थे, अब एक को जाने दिया, 2 को रख लिया है. And let's talk about इस्लामाबाद वाली आप भी बात करें क्योंकि मुझे तो अच्छे लगते नहीं इतने ज़्यादा.
यार गलत वाला शाह नहीं उठा लिया इन लोगों ने. I would have gone Ubaid over Hunain.
Actually, I feel like Hunain Shah is more of a middle over slash death overs bowler. Or they already have a lot of new ball bowlers in Naseem Shah and Imad Wasim and Ben Dwarshuis. So Hunain just made sense. Hunain ka the only thing was he was coming off of an injury, so I hope he's fully fit by the PSL.
Yeah.
But last season they picked Hunain and Ubaid because they were both available till the end.
Yeah.
Right now, Ubaid was picked by Multan, so good luck to them.
Yeah, ऊपर से Hunain hit the winning runs last season, so I mean it would be hard to not pick him up again. Islamabad की जो team ethos है या जो उनका mindset है, the way they approach the game has been always very clear. There is method behind their madness, and they have been very upfront about how they want to play their cricket. Their brand of cricket is right out there; it's in your face, and their picks are always, in line with that. And I feel they've just done something similar over here. Matt Short to open the batting alongside potentially Colin Munro fits the bill. Or here you've got so many flexible players in there. ठीक है, in Salman Ali Agha, Shadab Khan, Azam Khan, matchups के हिसाब से आप इनको ऊपर नीचे फेंक सकते हो. They're a data-driven team. They've got that guy from CricViz as well on their panel. ठीक है, so I feel like they are strong contenders to retain their title. But I will say one thing. I feel like their team last year was stronger than this one.
Why do you feel like that?
पता नहीं यार, they were just
Intuition.
more complete. I feel. I don't know कि Dwarshuis और Riley Meredith चलेंगे कि नहीं चलेंगे. ठीक है, and Timal Mills played a very crucial role for them last year. He was quite good actually. And they've basically parted ways with the Rana, Prince of Poolnagar, which I feel you take a lot of vibes out of that team, and he is a very underrated PSL player. He's someone who kind of digs you out of a hole and wins you some unwinnable games, or can offer you some buffer overs as well. मुझे नहीं समझ आई उसको क्यों जाने दिया है, और फिर आपने इमाद और नवाज दोनों ले लिए हैं. Like it doesn't make sense to me.
The reason why they let Rana go is quite in front of you. The fact that he got picked in platinum by Quetta.
Fair.
I don't think Islamabad could offer picking Rana in platinum. So
Yeah.
I think he just got a better offer in Quetta, so they had to let him go. Baki, I think Islamabad has ended the old age Nawaz versus Imad debate. उन्होंने कहा हम दोनों को लेंगे.
And I bet you they will play him in both of them in the 11 at the same time.
अच्छा, और इनकी
It's
emerging
not going to be a
picks-
replacement situation. It's going to be
emerging
like they
picks
both.
में- You think both of them can play in the same 11?
Possible. They might even
Possible.
use like Nawaz as a low value wicket in the top order. You never know.
Could do that. Who else did they pick? एक तो Matt Short शुरू में ले लिया था, बाद में कौन उठाया?
Jason Holder, I think, was
Jason
a
Holder.
good replacement for Rana.
Yeah, so Jason Holder is also someone who's past his prime, and if they give him any death overs, then they're signing their own death wish because Jason Holder can't bowl at the death. But I feel like he fits the player profile जिस तरह के players के लिए इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड जाती है. Someone who can bowl and can also, whack the ball. And Jason Holder is a big dude, so long levers, and he could be decent in the field, and he has leadership experience. बट आई थिंक थोड़ा जल्दी उठा लिया उसे. मैं इतना जल्दी ना उठाता.
I think Islamabad की जो बैटिंग ethos is their floater mindset के कोई भी कभी भी कहीं पे भी fit हो
Yep.
सकता है. I
They're
think
dynamic as hell.
exactly they've got those bases covered for sure. Whenever the situation arises, they can send in XYZ player.
Yeah.
I think the way that Rehan had really managed this team before and the way that he continues to manage it, that is basically going to be the crux of it all.
Yep.
How he's going to be able to, if there's like adversities, just पिछले season में थी, the winning season, there were adversities in the first 3 or 4 games. They were not able to cap all of them as wins. But they sort of found their way out of it, and the right players clicked at the right time. I think that's what they're going to bank on this season as well. So I agree with you. Your reservations are completely justifiable, Behram. But I think you have to give them a little bit more credit. They are defending champions.
नहीं और मैं तो कह रहा हूँ कि I feel like they're strong contenders as well to defend their title. So they are one of the top teams for me still. I just feel like last year they were more sorted, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about a lot of things. Maybe TKC is the highest run scorer this PSL. Who knows? You know?
It's all speculation.
Yeah.
It's all conjecture until we actually get to see some action.
No, but last time Islamabad का जो draft था, even from the draft we were saying कि they're going to make it to the final. इस
और
बार
फिर
it's
बीच
not
में लग रहा
giving.
था जिस तरह playoffs में भी नहीं आएंगे. याद है?
Yes.
They went on a run
Um,
at the end.
थोड़ा
Yes,
बहुत.
they did. Pre PSL, it just felt like once they snagged Naseem, it was like this team is complete.
Yeah.
But they had little ups and downs, and they were able to come out from that. And I'm glad they had it earlier in the season as opposed to later in the season, because like they said, they peaked at the right time and they just followed that wave.
Yeah,
I
they
was
peaked
at
at that
the
time,
Multan.
Yeah,
हाँ,
मैं भी वही
नहीं,
कहने
finish your
लगी थी. No, you're talking about मुल्तान. मैं भी वही बात कहने लगी थी. Islamabad peaked
मैं
at
था
the
वहाँ
right
पे.
time.
It was that game where they had to chase 220, 230. I can't even remember. My family was in the stands. I was in the press box, and I was like, there goes Islamabad season. And then Imad Wasim hit the winning runs at the end, winning an unwinnable game. I think वहाँ से जो momentum पकड़ गए ना वो end तक खींच गए. And it was just one of those dream finishes to any franchise T20 tournament.
100%.
We were talking to Rehan before the PSL, and he said कि इस साल अगर इस्लामाबाद जीती PSL, तो mark my words, Shadab Khan will be player of the tournament. And at the time, we were like, what is he saying? Because Shadab wasn't in the best form, batting wise, bowling wise. He was coming off of an injury, but it just shows that they have belief in their players and that they trust their process. Those are two things that, if you combine them, it's a winning combination.
Yeah, and with Shadab Khan, yeah.
Data driven, role clarity बहुत ज़बरदस्त है, and they back each other. All of those players feel empowered to play the way that they do. So it's in stark contrast to what we see in Pakistan, जो national team है. Something that Islamabad are doing is exceptionally right, and it clicks. So I mean, they deserve heaps of credit. I feel like they are the best run franchise in the PSL across 9 seasons.
We got very lucky working with them last year, and we saw the way that they're such a well-oiled machine. And it's not just वो जो एक family के ethos वो लेके चलते हैं ना, it's not just hearsay. It's not just like all talk. They actually mean that, and it's just wonderful to see that. Just one last point on Shadab Khan. I feel like just because Shadab Khan was player of the tournament last year, we've talked about this on the podcast many times. That Shadab Khan is sort of that missing piece in the Pakistan T20 lineup right now.
Yeah.
पाकिस्तान जो T20 में एटलीस्ट जो डेफिसिट में है ना, वो उसका मेन कैरेक्टर जो मिसिंग है वो शादाब है. Once he finds his form back, that is a person that is a great middle order batsman, can give you good solid 4 overs in the middle, and can captain that side as well. He's shown leniency and sort of he's not rigid as a captain. और वही चीज चाहिए पाकिस्तान को in the greens in the T20 side. But hopefully he gets his mojo back and we see him back in the greens.
He's 4-dimensional, isn't he? Like he can bat like a
Exactly.
proper bat. In the middle order, he provides you heaps of impetus. ठीक है?
Yep.
Bowling में थोड़ा graph गिर गया, but
Yes.
the way Pakistan's T20 team is currently structured, he need not bowl 4 overs. In the field, he's a fox, potentially the best ever fielder that Pakistan have ever had, arguably. अब इरफान न्याज़ी भी आ गया, वैसे तो उनका अच्छा competition चलेगा. And then you've got leadership. So I agree with you. I concur कि if an in-form Shadab Khan returns to the Pakistan T20 team, तो ज़मीन आसमान का फर्क पड़ सकता है.
बिल्कुल. Totally.
And just one last thing on Islamabad's emerging pick. I don't know if you got a chance to see Saad Masood की कुछ highlights.
यार मेरा जो साद है ना, साद नासिर is raving about him 24/7. मैंने नहीं देखा, मैंने मास सदाकत थोड़ा सा देखा है, which honestly like he might be Peshawar's best pick alongside Max Bryant. ये बात पहले हुई थी ना. Those two are good picks, but साद मसूद की मैंने बहुत तारीफ सुनी है, so you
I saw some of his footage. It reminds me of a young Shadab. Like he bowls flat leg spin. He has an unpickable googly, and he's a power hitting batsman.
Nice.
Sample size छोटा है, मगर उसके 11 मैचेस में 150 प्लस की स्ट्राइक रेट है. और I'm not sure exactly Islamabad ko game time kis tarah dega because Shadab is also playing. So unless Shadab plays as a batting all-rounder and gives some of his overs to Saad Masood, uh, I feel like he will be an exciting pick if he gets some game time.
प्लस अगर हुनैन ना चल रहा हो तो फिर तो खेलेगा ना.
Yeah.
Yeah.
इस डिस्कशन
Yeah,
से आई कैन
I'm
जस्ट से
looking
कि आप
forward.
लोग इस्लामाबाद को भी जिता के बैठे थे.
नहीं, मेरे ख्याल से they are a good enough team to defend their title 100%.
Yeah, for title I think it's coming. Would you I mean
Let's see.
गलत बंदे से सवाल पूछ रही हूँ. ये लाहौर वाले से मुझे सवाल पूछना चाहिए. But anyway.
आप पूछें, be unbiased as much as possible.
नहीं 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 ये तो
This is my objective view on Islamabad.
No, we should have had some Lahori here. गलती कर दी, कोई लाहौरी रखना
खैर वो दोनों तो कराची के हैं.
Yeah.
No, but they're Islamabad fans. They don't support Karachi Kings.
Yeah,
And
we've disbanded as fans.
I'm from Islamabad, but I don't out and out support any team. So I mean, equalize हो जाता है वो, सही हो जाता है.
Okay, तो इस्लामाबाद से जो मेन अभी हमने बात की मेन बंदा गया that was their match winner फहीम अशरफ. और वो गया है कोयटा की. I think that was the best pick because Fahim Ashraf has proven himself in PSL through and through. Match winning moments उसके with the ball, with the bat. Apart from that, Koita ka squad, how is it looking? They also let go Hasnain. They also don't have Sarfaraz. So there's a lot of changes this bar Koita ka squad mein.
And they picked up Shoaib Malik.
I was
Yeah.
just going to say, it makes no sense to me that they let go Sarfraz. I thought they were becoming forward thinking. And then they pick up Shoaib Malik.
When Qasim Akram was on the table, you could have gone Qasim Akram, yet you picked Shoaib Malik. देखो, मैंने जो पहले 2 rounds थे ना, Platinum and Diamond, I was following them extremely closely. And then I went and enjoyed my nephew's birthday. But at that point, जब तक मैं follow कर रहा था, I was like, Quetta have done exceptionally well in this draft thus far because not only did they pick up Rana of Poolnagar, they also picked up Mark Chapman and Finn Allen, which are fantastic picks, right? T20 में वो starters हैं New Zealand के लिए. And I was like, okay, they're on to something over here. And then when I sat down with Saad in our live show after the birthday, I started off with that. I was like, Kuwait have had the best draft, this and that. और फिर हम starting 11 बनाने बैठे और यकीन मानो यार starting 11 नहीं बनी हमसे. We could not come up with a combination. And I think that will be the biggest pain point for Quetta. I don't know, man. I don't know what they were thinking because you take a stab at it. Look at their squad and try to make a starting 11. You won't be able to.
I feel like Mark Chapman is a good pick, but also a risky pick because he's only available for half the tournament.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's missing the first half. I believe he had a kid.
You have to have like a lot of faith in your team to be like, Mark Chapman second half खेलेगा अगर हम पहुंचे तो.
कुशाल मेंडिस आ जाएगा क्या उसकी जगह?
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
Potentially.
Who's captaining this team? Is it still Riley?
Is it Saud Shakil?
Saud Shakil is confirmed as captain of Quetta.
Okay.
Or, I mean, I don't have an issue with Saud and Finn Allen opening the batting. Finn Allen is destructive as we all know. And Saud Shakil, what I love about Saud is the fact that he is always upskilling and he has evolved as a batter. He will camp on his left leg and play those unorthodox scoops over the keeper's head. I like that about Saud. And he had a good campaign last season. But when you start constructing a playing 11, balance off है, बहुत off है. और ये मेरे ख्याल से कोई चीज बर्बाद जाएगी.
You know, if Finn Allen is opening with Saud, then where does Khwaja Nafi go? Where does Hasibullah go?
Exactly.
Those are like all top order players, right?
Or Khwaja Nafi has kept recently in the Champions Cup. So maybe they don't play Hasibullah if they want to play Khwaja Nafi and he takes up the gloves. There are a lot of like question marks over there. And it's crazy how Nadeem Umar went on record to say कि नहीं हम Sarfaraz को pick करेंगे फिर से, and then he didn't. I think that was quite hilarious as well. But yeah, I mean, Quetta, I think good enough to be a playoff team if they somehow click. I don't see them going the distance just yet. Even though retentions इनकी भी अच्छी थी यार. Abrar Ahmed has been good in T20s recently. Usman Tariq जो रुक के bowling कराता है can offer you something. And then you've got Mohammad Amir and his experience as well. इतनी बुरी team नहीं है. बस combination का मसला है यहाँ पे.
Yeah, but I think if they do find their 11 somewhere in the middle or end of that tournament, they could be lethal.
Yes, I agree.
Because all the players that you mentioned individually are stand up. Or if they find that combination, it'll be interesting to see how far their tournament goes.
I think they might struggle at the start, but to your point, किसी ना किसी तरह, if they make this click and they find that winning combination, then this is a good enough team based on star power that they could potentially go the distance. But ये मैं हर season से पहले कहता हूँ कोयटा के बारे में. No cap. And you know, कई दफा मैंने क्वेटा को फाइनलिस्ट प्रेडिक्ट किया हुआ है और ये पहुंचते ही नहीं है प्लेऑफ्स तक, तो I'm gonna like hold back over here a bit.
Yeah, reserve your judgment on that. But
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see how far they go.
Talking about their top order struggles, they also have Hassan Nawaz, who was a really
Yes.
hot pick in the emerging category.
Hmm.
Recently, he had the most sixes in the Champions Cup T20,
Hmm.
and he's really evolved his game to be a really good top order player. But again, like, how does he play? You know?
Yeah. Very, very clean striker of the ball, Hassan Nawaz of KPL fame, right? And I think कि उतना उस तरह उसे मौका नहीं मिला PSL में जितना उसको मिलना चाहिए था. Good thing for him is that he's still an emerging pick. He hasn't graduated from that. But then again, they've got Mohammad Zishan as the other emerging pick who could potentially start alongside someone like Kyle Jamieson, and then you've got two towers bowling for you, which is a very exciting prospect. But I actually want to ask all of you, how do you feel about the Kyle Jamieson pick? Because for me, he is an exceptional red ball talent and not quite the same in white ball. But skill set wise, though, he does check out.
Yeah, he was one of the most expensive players in the IPL a few years back.
Yeah.
But he wasn't able to deliver for RCB in the way that they expected him to. Also, he's coming off of an injury, so I'm not even sure if he's like fully match fit to be able to deliver for Quetta. But on paper, he looks like a good bowler. He swings the ball both ways. He can be a good lower order batsman. So I guess we'll have to wait to find out.
Yeah. What about you, Riha? Kya feelings hai about Jameson?
I don't think they're going to play Kyle itna zyada. As you said, though Towers will be playing, I think they're going to side with Zishan more. I think that because Zishan had played few matches for Peshawar as well last season mein, and I think he did fine. So Quetta would go with him more.
Zishan is an exciting pick because last year we talked to Shamil Hussain about it, and Shamil was telling me he's unplayable in the nets. Like वो हर सबको जो है ना सीने में मार रहा होता है, वो bruises होते हैं nets के session के बाद. So he is one of those emerging talents that if treated right,
Yes.
could go long, just not in the franchise circuit, but also in the greens. And so I'm hoping that he gets some game time as well.
That's a big if.
Big F.
Also,
big F.
considering options, I might just play like Sean Abbott over Kyle Jamieson. He might be just a better pick.
Yeah, Sean Abbott again, I would play him more for his batting than his bowling, right?
Exactly.
One of those. Interesting. But T20 commodity अच्छी है वो एक तरह से.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, agreed.
Quetta, everyone says कि अच्छी है लेकिन they're not making to the playoffs. Let's talk about the final team जिन्होंने अभी तक मेरे ख्याल में सबसे ज़्यादा finals खेल ली हैं, मुल्तान. And मुल्तान मुझे सबसे ज़्यादा अली तरीन की टीम लगती है, and he was there announcing the picks and everything. And let's talk about मुल्तान की retentions, which were fine. They were expected. कोई इतनी ज़्यादा changes नहीं आए. Their picks as well as जो players उन्होंने they let go, जो अब कराची के पास हैं, and some are well crying on Twitter right now.
वो वैसे उसने
I don't
वापस
know
आके
who
कह दिया है.
मुल्तान और कराची सिर्फ आपस में ट्रेड्स कर रहे हैं प्लेयर्स. एक यहाँ से जा रहे हैं, वहाँ से जा रहे हैं.
हाँ, आज
नहीं
तो
वैसे
मुल्तान और
सानुल्लाह ने
कराची
आकर
में
बोल
बैठा
दिया
हुआ
है. उसने बोल दिया कि मैं जज्बात में बोल गया था, and he's retracted his statement. So I mean, look, I've hung out with Sanullah, and Amir Crick on Twitter even mentioned this, that he is a kid trapped in an adult's body. I think that's spot on. He's naive. He hasn't had much exposure. I was really disappointed on him for pulling off an Ahmed Shahzad, but now I'm glad that he's retracted that. देखो यार, मुल्तान की, I feel like, I mean, this is interesting because we're technically on a Multan Sultan show, but yeah, I don't think the retentions
But
were great.
please don't hold back, Behram, just because that's the caveat.
I don't think the retentions were great. I'm sorry. Osama Mir in Platinum is a bit of a stretch. I love Osama, but Platinum, right? Or uske baad, David Willey and Chris Jordan are fantastic assets, but they're also old. Jordan को तो मेरे ख्याल से वो पेशावर वाली performance retain करवा गई है, in which he yorked out Babar Azam and was brilliant at the death in that playoff game. And David Willey again, new ball के साथ शानदार है. I'm not taking that away from him, and he can hit it big as well. But again, past his prime, I believe. और फिर you've got too many left-handed quicks in there, no? Akif Javed, Josh Little, David Willey. Maybe Little is backup for David Willey, but जहां पे मैं retentions की तनकीद कर रहा हूं, I think they did salvage themselves in their draft. Picks अच्छी थी, बुरी नहीं थी.
Yeah, the thing with Multan Sultans that just kind of rubs me the wrong way, and we've talked about this off air as well. I don't know why they don't seem as exciting to me as the other teams do. And that's coming from an Islamabad supporter, which is known to be a city that is not very exciting. But Multan Sultan it just does not have that oomph factor, and I don't know what they need. I would have been really surprised actually that David Warner in that setup would have given that oomph factor to me. But Tareen Saab came out straight ahead before the draft, said like that's never happening. He's not fitting our ethos. I think they're sort of like this new lot of the Australian players where they're good, but they don't have that bite to them. And has been my criticism of the Multan Sultans for a while, and that continues to be the case.
अच्छा एक चीज मैं यहाँ डिस्कस करना चाहता हूँ. They retained Johnson Charles to open the batting with Rizwan, and they could have potentially gone for someone like an Evan Lewis or a Kyle Mayers, who are two players which I think everyone has slept on in this draft. They deserve to be picked. Those two guys and Mustafiz, the Fizz, should have been
Yeah.
picked by some team. And Cooper Connolly को भी अंदर फेंक दो क्योंकि young, exciting talent है. With Multan, देखो, Rizwan is the captain and he's played 4 finals on the bounce and won one of
That's
those
the thing,
finals.
yeah.
But if we're all being truly honest with each other, Rizwan has declined as a T20 bat in terms of strike rate and everything. तो वो एक जरा asterisk बन जाता है वहाँ पे. Hopefully he can overcome that. And I think Rizwan has the game to overcome that. But अभी उसका ये मसला चल रहा है. ठीक है? In all honesty. और उसके साथ आप रीजा को retain नहीं किया आपने and you've gone with Johnson Charles, which is a bit of a downgrade in my opinion. Right? I think that Bracewell was a good pick. He is a very good utility player. उसका कोई एक talent exceptional नहीं है, but he can offer you, new ball overs and middle overs as well. And then with the bat, he can be explosive. I like that pick. And I think कि और भी आगे इन लोगों ने Hasnain pick की है, which is a really, really good acquisition. And they have, like, spinners में कोई tension नहीं है. Faisal भी है, Osama भी है. वहाँ पे ये cope कर जाएंगे. But वही वाला
But who's
मुझे
the
भी कोई
poster boy for Multan? Who's the poster boy for Multan?
It's a good
Is it
question.
Rizwan? And if it's Rizwan, he's already in like a declining form right now. So
Acha.
that's where my little beef
They
with
also
Multan
don't
is.
have
कि
a
like,
passer Preeti Ab, who
Yes,
was the
exactly.
in the past.
That's a big miss.
Yeah, Basit
big
Preeti
miss.
is not there. I
Massive
think that
miss.
Muhammad Ali is not there. So
And
Daisy नहीं है.
those were two players which I thought that Multan will retain based
Yeah.
on last year's PSL, right? देखो, much like Islamabad, जो कि by the way I have a bone to pick with you guys. Islamabad कोई dead city नहीं है. क्या करते हो बाकी शहरों में? हाँ, खाना ही खाते हो ना बाहर जाके. यहाँ पे भी मिलता है खाना.
No.
रात को
Yeah.
देर तक मिलता है खाना. ठीक है?
coming from Karachi, when we went to Islamabad for the first time this past year, we were blown away. Okay, we were like all the negativity that we hear from all these Karachiites कि Islamabad सोया हुआ शहर, all wrong. The fact that हमारी एक जगह पे we were going from one place to another place, हमारी गाड़ी खराब हो गई. The fact that we were on the side of the road with our phones, no stress, people helping out. I was like, bro, screw everything. I am moving to Islamabad. So my entire ethos has changed about Islamabad.
अच्छा, also ये बड़ी बात सुनने को मिलती है कि वो इस्लामाबाद तो छोटा सा है. ये अच्छी चीज है. 5 मिनट में आप कहीं भी पहुंच जाते हो यार. I love that about Islamabad. Anyway, I'm digressing, but my original point was that much like Islamabad, Multan also have a method behind their madness, right? They are also a data-driven team जो बहुत सोच समझ कर उतरती है ground में. They always have their approach nailed down. ठीक है? Role clarity, all of that stuff is on the button. So that's why I feel like they're still going to be competitive. But when I looked at that squad, I was like, okay, they've salvaged themselves after that retention wale gaff, which to me is a gaff. To someone else, it could be great retentions, right? I feel like they won't be as good as last year.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think they've taken a step back, and my prediction, if I were to make a hot take, was that I don't think they're going to go 5 for 5 in the finals this year. I think it's a playoff exit for them.
Yeah, I mean, if Karachi are to make the playoffs, then someone has to leave the playoff list as well. पेशावर तो किसी तरह पहुंच ही जाएगी, मगर मैं उनके बारे में भी श्योर नहीं हूँ. I feel like Lahore will be better this year. मुझे ये फील रहा है
Peshawar
कि
has
Lahore.
not missed a single playoff in the last 10 years.
Exactly.
So
there's
वो तो
that.
पहुंच जाएंगे.
वो hoodoo है ना वहाँ पे, the Peshawar hoodoo. Playoff पे किस तरह पहुंच जाते हैं, and their trophy also has an asterisk next to it because the Quetta players never traveled. Although I don't want to take that away from them either. Peshawar have been a decent franchise in terms of playoff qualification, but they don't have it in terms of, पूरी squad composition. Although T20 is a format जिसमें आपको 20 विकेटें नहीं लेनी होती टेस्ट क्रिकेट की तरह. You can outbat opposition teams and they've got the batting for it, right? At least that top 3 is the most attractive looking top 3. मुल्तान में कौन होएगा first drop पे? Who are potential candidates?
Usman Khan?
Oh
हाँ.
no.
हाँ. So
Usman
I
Khan
think
and,
Multan season might be dictated by the way or by how well Usman Khan does. I feel like that's a fair
That's
assessment.
interesting.
Yeah. अगर तो वो चल
Like
के
in
जिस तरह वो हमेशा चलता है.
Pakistan pitches, he's a different beast. Like even in the BPL right now, he scored a century, strike rate of like 170 plus. So he loves playing in Asian conditions.
Yes. अच्छा
Yeah, I
मुझे
just
एक
don't
और.
understand why this person will like it doesn't translate over to Pakistan
Yeah,
cricket.
it's
Like
unfortunate,
that's the
right?
thing.
He has some
It,
vulnerabilities. Short stuff के साथ थोड़ा struggle करता है कभी कभार. And I mean, he got his fair share of opportunities. So I mean, he
Hmm.
can't complain on that front either. Multan के लिए he has been devastating though, and he is one of their best players. So उसका कैसा season जाता है? A lot might dictate that, or a lot might be dictated by that. But yeah, one thing that didn't sit well with me was the fact that they went for both Kamran Ghulam and Tayyip Tahir. Two players of very similar mold. I feel like that might be a bit of a screw up.
I was just saying that I would want a Lahore versus Karachi final, which is not going to happen. तो मेरा as such कुछ है नहीं. But okay, finally, last question: who would you want this PSL's winner to be?
yeah, I think I would want. Yeah, I mean, I think we all. I think Veram Unison would say like I think Islamabad United should deserve to win it, and they should go back to back.
देखो यार, like I said, I don't really care who wins it, but if my city wins it, I get more bragging rights. So who says
Yeah.
no to that, right?
Of course.
Yeah, I just hope we unearth some next level emerging player from the PSL.
Yes.
That's what I'm always keeping an eye on. Like Islama Jeet, Lahore Jeete, that's all fine, but we need to still unearth talent. And I think the PSL should be a platform to identify talent, not to fast track talent to the Pakistan team.
No, I 100%
That's the
concur.
important thing.
I think that's a fantastic
Okay,
point
thanks.
to end the show on because the PSL is about improving Pakistan cricket. तो कोई नया टैलेंट नजर आता है वो फिर आगे नेशनल टीम में T20s खेले लाइक द बॉयज सेड फॉर्मेट मिक्सिंग नहीं करनी फास्ट ट्रैक नहीं करना बट T20 क्रिकेट में तो यू गेट टू सी द बेस्ट ऑफ द बेस्ट इन द PSL सो या हियर्स टू होपिंग दैट पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट बेनिफिट्स फ्रॉम दिस कैंपेन
Yep, 100%.
Inshallah, and inshallah we get some better players for the 2026 World Cup
Yeah.
as well, and T20 वाली में ही आए वो. So thank you so much, guys, इधर आने के लिए. Even despite those technical issues, हमने actually सब franchises discuss कर ली. सबकी तरफ से issues आ रहे थे. So, okay, thank you so much. Any last words?
Thank you guys for having us. This was our first, being a guest on a big podcast and a big platform. So thank you, Arya, for inviting us over. It was a great time.
Yeah, and it was an absolute pleasure on my part as well. बहुत मजा आया. Good to be back on GRC, and you're doing a very good job as well. My best wishes to all positive, intelligent content creators with respect to cricket in Pakistan. We're all one team.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you so much.